This is a follow-on video from the caliper strip I will link in the description, where I'm disassembling the Honda SP1 Superbike front brake calipers and getting everything prepared, cleaned out, stripped down and basically ready for refurb so I can rebuild them with new pistons, seals, pins, the lot. Now in the last video I mentioned I was considering getting the calipers powder coated rather than wet painting them. I like the durability of powder coat, and if I'm doing this job once, I want it to last. So I did what most of us done. I found a local powder coating place and I took the calipers down. They had a look and said, yeah, no problem. We'll happily powder coat those. Then they gave me the price. £250. And I'm not going to lie, that made me pause. I'm standing there thinking, these are just motorcycle calipers. They're not a set of gates for a manor house. So I asked the question politely, is there any way we can get the price down a bit? And they said, well, if you come in, prepare them yourself, and blank off any threaded holes you want blanking, then we'll powder coat them. Fair enough. It's a reasonable deal and I'm tight on time. So I'll do the grimy prep work and they'll do the coating. So I arrived back the next day and I did exactly that. I shot blasted the calipers, I got them looking clean and keyed. Then I masked and covered the threaded holes and anything else I didn't want filled with powder. And I left them there, feeling quite pleased with myself, thinking, job done. I'll get a call in 2 days. And then nothing. Days went by. No call, no update, no, we're running behind. Just silence. Fast forward to day 16. 16 days after I'd prepped them in their workshop, I turned up and my calipers are sitting there exactly as I left them. Same masking, same position, just with a nice coating of workshop dust and general detritus on top. They weren't degassed, they weren't coated, not even moved by the look of it. Now I want to be clear, this isn't me kicking off, and this isn't a moaning video. I wasn't angry, I was more confused if anything, like, do you not want to earn some money? You've quoted me, and then you've told me what you need from me. I've done my part, and nothing has happened. The excuses were, let's call them, varied. One member of staff told me the compressor had blown up. Another told me he had diarrhea for a week. The receptionist told me the owner had been working day and night tirelessly and just couldn't get around to them. And someone else told me they had to order special pins to raise the calipers up before painting. Now look, stuff happens, businesses have problems, people get ill and equipment breaks. I genuinely do understand that. But when you've got a customer waiting over 2 weeks with zero communication, it stops being bad luck and it starts being, we're not managing this properly. So I took my calipers home, and here they are, back on my desk, looking grubby, definitely not powder coated, and honestly, it's a bit demoralising. But rather than stewing on it, I thought, right, let's solve the problem. So I got on the phone and started calling around. The first powder coater I rang, absolutely not. Not interested in anything to do with motorcycles. Fair enough. At least that's a clear answer. The second place, well, they took a message and said they would call back. And actually, they did. The owner rings me up and says, why don't you bring them down straight away? So I jumped in a car, drove 20 to 30 minutes out to this grey, rainy industrial estate in the middle of nowhere Devon. Proper Nowhereville vibes. And when I pull up, the owners stood outside in the rain. I wind down the window and he goes, "You, Alex?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Come on in, it's warmer in here." And inside, it's just a self-employed guy with all the right kit. Big oven, small oven, proper powder coating setup, everything organised, and he's busy. Happily working away. He has a military contract. You can tell immediately this is someone who actually does the work day in, day out, and knows exactly what he's looking at. He took one look at my calipers and he says, "They'll need cleaning off properly. They'll need degassing because they're cast items." Basically, heating them to drive out any trapped oils or contamination before the powder goes on, so you don't get issues in the finish. And I'm standing there thinking, yes, this is what I need. Someone who knows the process and explains it like it is normal, because it is normal to him. So I ask about pricing, and he asks what colour I want. And I've already been picturing it, so I tell him, Gondar 2525 Metallic Satin Gold. He looks at me and he goes, "That's going to cost you £50. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I've split the calipers into 4 pieces, so that's £50 each. So I ask, £50 each? And he goes, "No, £50 for the entire job." And at that point, I'm trying not to look too shocked, because that's literally 1/5 of the price of the first place. And for the same job. Potentially a better job, if we're being honest. He took all of my details. He was completely professional, and he did say up front that he probably won't get round to them for about 7 days because he's busy with his current work. And you know what? That's fine. Because he told me he set the expectation, and I've got confidence that they're actually going to move from a pile of parts to freshly coated calipers, rather than sitting in a corner of someone's workshop gathering dust. So that's where we're at. This video is not a rant. It's an honest outline of what happened to me when I trusted one shop with a job, and for whatever reason, they let me down. And that can happen. But what matters is what you do next, because the project still needs to move forward. Hopefully, in about a week, I'll be making the next video, where we finally get to see the front brake calipers in Gondar 2525 Metallic Satin Gold, and we can get on with the rebuild of the calipers, seals, pistons, pins, and getting the front and back together properly, bled up. And if it doesn't work out, and if it all goes sideways again, then I'll do what we all end up doing eventually. I'll be on eBay, buying a second-hand set of calipers, splitting them, cleaning them, rebuilding them with the brand new parts I've already bought. Either way, I am going to get this SP1 back on the road. And if you want to see how the gold comes out, stick around. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.